Hello everyone, this is Spider Sliker and welcome to the next episode reaction. And here we've got a new Discord episode. It's called What About Discord? And I'm looking forward to it. It's written by Neal Dusedau. So the only other episode he's written was Princess Spike. And I wasn't very happy with Princess Spike and how it turned out. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel about this episode. Maybe I'll enjoy it. I don't know. But I certainly don't have high expectations for it. That said, the previous Discord episode I enjoyed a ton. Make new friends but keep Discord. So if it's anything like that one, then I'll totally love it. But we'll see. No guarantees, that's for sure. But other than that, yeah, I'm getting over my sickness. For the most part, I feel pretty good. I still feel a little bit congested, so that might affect my voice, and it might prevent me from speaking properly at some points, but hopefully things turn out well. And with that, I guess we can just move on to the episode now. Hopefully it's an enjoyable one. We'll see. 3, 2, 1, play.
Didn't we just shelve all the books in the library a few months ago?
Yes, but that was because we needed to. This is just because I want to.
Oh.
I call it my book sortcation. 3 uninterrupted days of reorganizing books. Can you think of anything more relaxing?
Well, claw massages, back rubs, bubble baths.
That's 3, right off the bat.
You weren't really looking for an answer, were ya?
I've even devised a better system for organizing them. It decreases the amount of time it takes to find a book you're looking for by nearly 3/4 of a second.
Whoa, that much?
Look at them all. Why, there must be at least 20,000 books to organize. Best long weekend ever!
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sure we can make some time for a claw massage and a back rub, too.
Yes! Best long weekend ever!
Wow, Spike. You compromise way too easily. Not even any gems in that for you. Although, I guess that probably will happen. Also, I forgot to mention, my face is probably a bit brighter than it usually is. That's because I had to replace the light bulb, and I went from a 40 watt to a 60 watt. So hopefully it doesn't bother you too much. But like, I considered shading it, but honestly, I'd just rather have it at its full brightness than have it be shady. It looks better this way. But hopefully it doesn't bother you too much.
Whoa! That strange yellow orb in the sky!
Uh-huh.
What is that?
All right. So it's been a little while since we've seen the sun.
A little while? We've been in that library for 3 straight days!
Yes, but they were 3 very productive days. Even if you did take that 2-hour claw massage break.
Hey, you promised a claw massage? I'm getting a claw massage.
It's not
I mean,
like
2
we
hours
missed
isn't much in
anything.
3 days, so. Discord and Rainbow Dash.
Twilight.
Hi, Spike!
Hi, Rainbow
Why are they doing the
Dash.
same thing?
Good to see you, Discord.
Did you rehearse before you found us?
What makes you think we practiced?
Well, they did have 3 days to
Dash,
practice.
What's going on here?
Sorry,
That was pretty cool.
Discord are just messing around.
Like we do. Since when?
Yeah, since when are they buds?
Twilight, we've simply had a momentous time together these past 3 days.
No way.
You could say it was hysterical.
I'm sure Discord would love a bit of pranking too.
Sneaky snake.
So that kind of makes sense.
Just snaking around.
Good one, Discord.
It is?
It's nice to see them getting along, actually.
Joke from this weekend. You wouldn't really get it unless you were there.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Well, catch you later, Twilight.
Catch you later, Twilight.
Is that part of Discord's plan? Is he doing it on purpose?
Right? Since when have of rainbow
Trying to
fashion
get
just
under
like
Twilight's
inside
skin.
Jokes.
Since sometime in the last 3 days, I guess.
Hey, no pony made you join me on my book sortation.
I'm joking, I'm joking!
Rarity?
Twilight, you've returned from your book sorting sabbatical. All that organizing has done wonders for your complexion.
Thanks. It was very relaxing. And we were able to clear a shelf for those old-fashioned books you wanted to donate.
They're not old, darling. They're vintage, and they're over there. I've even included my favorites by former Cancelot designer to the stars, Rococo Frou-Frou.
Oh, I love her!
Him.
Both.
Twilight.
Spike got called out on his lie.
Day. Aren't I lucky?
Weren't you just with...
Hi, Twilight. Hi, Spike. How was your book sortation?
It was good.
Aren't you glad you did it?
Oh, I get it.
You're a card.
So Discord had fun with
Please,
Fluttershy as well.
blush.
You do seem to be turning a shade of orange.
That is pretty funny.
Oh, sorry, darling. You see, we were at Sweet Apple Acres, and, how to explain?
Well, let me try and paint her a picture, dearest.
Dearest.
You see,
Alright.
we were all at Sweet Apple Acres, and I ended up turning the trees into the most
I don't know who that guy he was representing was supposed to be.
You really had to be there.
We would have invited you
That's
to
a
come
shame.
along too, but we didn't want to interrupt your organizing. We know how important it is to you.
And I'm sure it was much more important than the fun that we had.
Discord, what are you up to?
Appreciate that. Speaking of books,
What are
I'll
you
put
up
these on
to?
the shelf.
Seriously, like, I'm curious. This is pretty funny though, you know, having a Slice of Life Discord episode with Slice of Life Discord
Really finding
problems.
Something he did genuinely funny must have been some weekend.
Some pony's sorry she missed it?
Of course not.
Alright.
What's got you two in hysterics?
Oh, we were just reminiscing about the best weekend ever.
Uh-huh.
Every
Best
weekend,
weekend ever.
isn't he?
Oh,
Sure.
now where was I? Oh, yes, we had just finished our soup. And then Applejack said, peanut butter hoof? Yuck, not even with jelly.
I don't get it.
It was hilarious. I wish we'd taken a picture for it.
Man, just trying to hold in my laughter like it was a sneeze. Like, you know, Discord being Discord versus it being funny, I guess. I don't know.
Seems this has become quite the sticky situation.
Oh, come on, it wasn't that funny.
Shucks, Twilight. We haven't even asked how your weekend went.
It was fine.
And yet you look so glum. Does some pony need a huggy wuggy?
Oh, this is
I'm
adorable.
not glum. I'm glad. I'm glad you all had such a good time together. Having inside jokes can really create a lasting bond between friends.
It sure
I'm
is.
just
It sure
sorry
can.
that all this bonding happened while you were holed up in your castle.
Oh, don't you worry about Twilight. Bet you were in hog heaven organizing all them books. Again.
I'm sure I had just as much fun as the rest of you. I can't believe I missed out on all that bonding.
I knew it! You are jealous!
Spike, I am the princess of friendship. I don't get jealous. I'm
Yeah, she
sorry I
does.
missed out because sharing that
It's okay to get jealous
experience is a bunch of
sometimes.
duties.
You know, as long as you don't let it consume you.
If our friends could enjoy 3 full days with Discord that much, it must have something to do with the specific things they did together. If we could find out what those things were, it could be a real breakthrough in the science of friendship.
I guess so.
I don't think so.
I know so! You thought our book sortation was fun? This is gonna be even better.
Well, he didn't think it was fun. He just
Thank
did
you
it for
coming.
Twilight.
I asked you here if it wasn't important.
I love important.
I want to know how these funny moments you shared came to pass. I can use this data to help advance friendships all over Equestria.
Well, I like the sound of that.
Oh, yes.
Perfect. Let's start with the snake. I don't know if I can get it out. It's too funny.
Oh, but we must. It's for the greater good. It started when we were helping Granny Smith with her garden.
I reckon you mean my sister Apple Bloom.
All your apples look the same.
Oh,
And
that's
then
racist.
Rainbow Dash saw a snake.
I think it was a garden hose.
Or
It was a
familyist.
whole snake. Super
I don't.
I recall it being a large stick that looked like a hose that in turn did in fact resemble a snake.
Point is, we galloped away,
And it chased after us. The hose? A snake? A stick?
a snake, a hose.
A stick.
We literally trotted for our lives. Isn't that hilarious?
I guess you had to be there.
I do need to be there.
But you weren't, and it's already happened. Ooh, are you suggesting time travel?
Absolutely not. Time travel is
Ooh,
not
that
something
Marty
that happens.
McFly outfit.
We simply
Oh my
need to
god.
recreate everything that led to these jokes.
Yes.
Oh, what a brilliant idea. Shall
That
we
was
get the
amazing.
lunch date that kicked off the
Oh my god.
glorious weekend
The humor's
we
really
just had
spot on this episode. Like,
Are
wow.
you sure it was this table?
Does it really matter?
When it comes to science, everything matters. One change to the equation could ruin the experiment.
No, it was this table here.
All right, so you sat down at the table, and then what happened?
Oh, well, first I expressed my displeasure with the design of the menu.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've just noticed something.
Yes?
The tablecloth. It isn't the same color as the one the restaurant used on the day in question.
Doesn't matter.
Really?
He's right. The tablecloth was red. I remember because it
Make it red with your magic.
menus.
I don't suppose that means we're gonna need to get a new tablecloth, does it?
Oh, most definitely.
Oh. Well, I guess Discord did it.
One
Oh,
change to
okay.
the equation could ruin the experiment. Twilight said so herself. Anything stand out as
Oh,
being different. Anything at
amazing.
all.
I've noticed a couple of things. Me too!
Excellent.
Oh. And now it's just gonna be very specific
little
details
to
that don't
the
matter at all.
No, my left. A little bit more.
This is-
No, 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 a little
Yep.
bit right.
The cloud over our table looked like an ice cream sundae. Perfect!
Yeah, I don't think that actually happened. I feel like now they're making
No, it's
exaggerations,
room
like
temperature.
that.
Garçon, garçon, over here.
Oh god. Yeah, this is a crazy Discord episode.
No,
It's great.
nothing.
Are you sure there's not something you've missed? Some other detail about your lunch together that you're forgetting?
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I feel we've been pretty exhaustive in our attempts to recreate every single detail of our previous encounter.
What?
Yeah,
What?
Yeah, Twilight.
It was Discord's idea!
Now.
It was Discord's idea.
Get it.
And now they're turning it on
Really
Twilight.
important that I figure this out.
What?
It's for
What?
the good of all Equestria.
What?
Well, perhaps we should have another look at the data we've collected.
That reverse psychology. Hmm.
Of course! There is one last variable that we haven't accounted for.
What?
You!
Oh. Yeah, she wasn't there.
Me?
You weren't there observing us. No matter how hard we try, we can't possibly recreate our weekend of fun exactly as it happened, because you'll always be watching, and you weren't there.
Huh.
He makes a good point.
Ah.
It has only served to prove that moments of levity and bonding between friends simply cannot be recreated so that others might share in the experience.
Hmm.
He makes another good point. Oh, don't worry, darling. I'm sure there'll be.
I mean, that's
plenty of
a
other chances to
technical-
share the kind of frivolity we have with Discord.
I don't think that technicality really matters.
Bet they'll be just as hysterical.
I gotta admit though, like saying that can really get to
I'm
Twilight.
not buying it. Not for a second. There is definitely something else going on here, Spike.
Or maybe there isn't, and you should just drop this whole thing and admit that you're a little jealous.
Even if I'm not able to laugh at what happened, I should be able to figure out why they find it funny, why they think they had this amazing and hilarious time together, but I can't figure it out. It doesn't make sense.
Some things just can't be explained.
Our friends think something great happened to them while I was away, but no, it was something awful.
Something
If
awful,
we don't break
huh?
the spell they're under, who knows what terrible things could happen?
Spell?
Come on, Spike. There's no time to lose.
Okay.
Zecora, what do you think? Can you undo Discord's magic?
In what way can you tell that they are indeed under the spell?
They're having fun with Discord, that's why.
Our friendship with Discord is truly a shock. But who says it is something that we must block?
Trust me, they would never laugh like that unless something magical was involved. It's not that funny. I know funny.
Okay. I don't think Zecora. Yeah.
All right, this potion will break the spell. Then you.
But what if there is no spell?
Wait, if that's the potion, then what's brewing in your cauldron?
It ties the room together and emits a warm glow. But if I am to be honest, it's just for show.
Oh, that's cool. Well, hey, Zecora had a little season 5 appearance. Awesome.
I wonder why she asked us here so bright and early.
Another map adventure, perhaps?
They're definitely not under a spell though. Like, this is just psychology tricks by Discord. He doesn't have to use magic to get under someone's skin.
Slumber went? Hey, gang! Ooh, you look excited! I am excited. We're gonna have fun today. Yes! Just one tiny, minuscule, microscopic thing before fun times. I need every pony to sip this potion to break Discord's spell on you.
What now?
Don't be embarrassed. So what if Discord cast a spell on
they
you
don't
so
think-
you thought you had a great time, and now you have all these inside jokes that you seem to be constantly laughing at? Don't worry, you didn't have your defenses up.
You know, Twilight, you shouldn't be so
You're
confident.
kidding. Twilight, darling. We simply had a nice time with Discord. As I recall, we spent much of yesterday afternoon reenacting it for you.
Dang, she just
Or
spilled it.
you reenacted what you thought was
Pretty
fun,
soon she's gonna run out of drink.
Because you were under a spell that made you think what happened was fun.
What kind of fertilizer have you had your nose in, Twilight?
Be honest, the only reason you won't drink the
Ugh.
potion is because deep down in your hearts you know there's a chance that Discord has
The
you under
dialogue
spell.
in this episode's amazing.
Twilight, how could you say such a thing? I know Discord still makes mistakes sometimes, but you're accusing him of being downright evil.
Yeah! And to top it off, you're accusing us of not being able to tell he was up to something. What do you take us for?
Yeah! What do you take us for? Delicious! Got any more, Twilight?
I don't think that drink is gonna do anything to Pinky anyway.
Hanging out together
Which
today.
just proves it to Twilight.
Yeah, the peanut butter hoof gang.
Dang,
So much
Twilight's
for
gonna
the
snap.
theory.
But it's still not funny. It's funny if you were there, but I wasn't there. I wasn't included. Maybe
Yep.
It's my own fault for staying in and having a book sortation.
Now she snaps.
Making jokes and memories and having a great time with my friends.
Oh,
I didn't do that,
dang.
did I? You all did.
Tears.
You were all there, but
I wasn't taking it that
I
seriously.
wasn't there. I missed out.
She's actually emotionally hurt
And
by
seeing
that.
you having all
Wow.
these jokes I wasn't a part of and couldn't understand.
And now I actually feel bad for her for the first time.
No, the Princess of Friendship can't get jealous.
Sure you can, Twilight. And none of us
Ah.
begrudge you for it.
We're sorry if we made
Wow.
you feel left out.
Wow.
You didn't do anything wrong. You're allowed to share things that don't include me.
I didn't think this was gonna get
You're a
emotional.
little jealous about it. You just have to be able
But-
to admit that that's what you're feeling, so you can let
Wow.
it go.
And, you know,
not try to make us recreate everything that happened when you weren't around.
That was Discord's
Of
idea.
course, none of this would have happened if I hadn't encouraged every pony not to invite you this weekend.
They wanted me to be there? And you convinced them to not invite me?
Well, I didn't think that they should interrupt you, but now I see that we should have. Oh, I feel just terrible.
No, he doesn't feel a thing.
You don't look like you feel terrible.
Better?
Wait a minute. You didn't suggest not inviting Twilight because you wanted to make her feel left out, did you?
Of course not. That whole jealousy thing was just a happy accident. Certainly, we can all agree that Princess Twilight learned a valuable lesson here. That even she can have feelings of jealousy. That she should recognize said feelings rather than try to pretend that she doesn't.
Okay, Discord.
Did I get the tiniest bit of glee out of watching her try to recreate our weekend of fun in the name of science? Oh.
Well, okay. Now you're kind of stepping overboard, Discord.
Here is that it was never my intent to make Twilight feel jealous. That's something the old me would have tried to do.
You know, I don't believe you.
Aren't you glad I've changed?
I don't think anyone believes him. Yep.
I said, aren't you glad I've changed? Orange! Like the ones at the Applejack farm. I mean, from this weekend.
Dang.
No? Nothing? Really? I thought you'd find this hysterical.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, no.
Now Discord's gotta admit
I
it.
think these jokes have run their course. Only way we find them funny now is if you put us all under some kind of spell.
Come on. You'd have to be a complete crazy pony to think he'd do something like that. What are you gonna say next, Pinky? That we'd all have to drink some weird potion to break the spell?
Well, what's so funny?
Come on,
And now Discord was left
do we
out on
really
that.
have to
Okay.
spell it out for you?
Just desserts.
Well, I don't know. Some pony want to tell me what's so hilarious? Any pony?
Wow.
Hello? I'm talking to you.
But Discord's gotten jealous before.
You. Well, what's funny about spell? I mean, I don't get it. I'm being left out of it.
Oh.
I'm bad about it.
Sorry, buddy. Guess you had to be there.
Alright. You know, I can roll with that. Like, I mean, I was feeling a little bit conflicted there, but in honesty, the whole Just Desserts thing was kind of just... It wasn't cruel. Like, I mean, it might have seemed a little harsh to Discord, but I do think he deserved it, and it didn't go on longer than I wouldn't have approved of it. So I'm okay with how it turned out. I mean, it was kind of treading there for a moment because I wasn't sure like how badly it was gonna affect Discord, and I don't think it should have affected Discord as badly as it affected Twilight. Not to say that, you know, Twilight should have felt that bad either. Oh no, my hair's sticking up. Ah, that's embarrassing. That is... Ugh. Okay, that's better. You know what, I'm just gonna put the headphones back on and hopefully, yeah. Yeah. Overall, the episode was great. The humor might have been the best in this episode compared to any other episode. Like, the humor, extremely high level. I loved it. And, you know, a lot of the episode revolved around humor. Not just humor for the audience, but humor for the characters. And that's a very unique experience that I don't think we get insight of. So it feels more like a moment of their daily lives. And, you know, how they interact with each other from day to day. You know, it felt like we were observing them and they had no idea. I know I might be sounding a little weird right now, but yeah. It felt very genuine and very, like, more slice of life than usual in the slice of life episodes, which is special, for sure. But also, on top of that, like, I do think that was a good lesson for Twilight. I do think it's okay for someone to get jealous, you know, just, you can't let it control you. You can't let it dictate the way you think. And obviously it was happening to her, which was, you know, bad. But other than that, you know, yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed every moment of this. I mean, you could argue the end, but that was only because I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out. So this is a solid 4 out of 5. Nothing really struck me, except you could argue the ending kind of struck me with amazement. With, you know, how it actually got emotional, which I didn't think it would. But it did show, like, that it, you know, it really matters to Twilight, and she really cares about her friends, and feeling left out is something that she just, yeah, actually, it's kind of bringing back, like, my feelings about Amending Fences. Like, it kind of felt like a Amending Fences light. Kind of, like, it felt like a lighter version of that. In the sense that Twilight is feeling left out, and she feels like she doesn't have the support of her friends like she usually does. But they did have her support, it's just, it was an internal conflict. It might have happened because of Discord, but it still is an internal conflict, so that was, yeah, very satisfying watch, and I'm very happy with how this episode turned out. Like, it was really solid. Much better than Princess Spike, so this is obviously my favorite episode by Neal Dusedau, or however you say his name. So yeah, now it's just a challenge of figuring out where to rank the episode. I think I'll put it in between Made in Manhattan and Thanks for the Memories. I hesitate to do this because, you know, there were some really episodes that I really enjoyed that I put below this, but I'm going for it because I just, like, there's something super satisfying about this episode. Alright. Crusaders of the Lost Mark, Slice of Life, Amending Fences, To Princess's Dream of Magic Sheep, Bloom and Gloom, Canterlot Boutique, The Lost Treasure of the Griffinstone, Made in Manhattan, What About Discord, Thanks for the Memories, The Cutie Map, Make New Friends But Keep Discord, Scare Master, Rarity Investigates, Party Poop, The One Where Pinky Knows, Hearthbreakers, Appaloosa's Most Wanted, Princess Spike, Brotherhood Social, and Castle Sweet Castle. And with that, yeah, that was a really solid episode. Really enjoyed it. I thoroughly liked how they gave Twilight a new conflict in this. Discord could be seen as a little annoying, but I'll let it go because it's part of his character. It fits in, and that's the kind of conflict that he's made over the past couple of episodes that he's appeared in, so it makes sense. A little bit weird considering that this is after Make New Friends But Keep Discord. I feel like it would have been a little more fitting if it happened before, or maybe it makes sense. Actually, it might make more sense that it comes after Make New Friends But Keep Discord, because after experiencing his extreme jealousy over Treehugger with Fluttershy, him having jealousy is like an idea for how he can mess with Twilight and make her, like, worry about jealousy, but at the same time make her learn a lesson so it ends up being okay. It's like, it's pretty fitting. It's pretty fitting, and that's actually my headcanon now. That's my headcanon now. Like, he did this because of what he learned in Make New Friends But Keep Discord. I think so. I think that's what happened. So yeah, really solid episode. Really enjoyed it. And I loved it. I would love to see more episodes like this. This was really cool. There's a lot of internal continuity in this that I picked up on, and maybe I'm jumping ahead of myself a little bit, but this was pretty solid, and I think it warrants as high of a ranking as I gave it. Sickness doing this to me again. And other than that, just let me know what you think about the light. Is it bothering you too much that it's a little bit brighter than before, or is it perfectly fine? I don't know. Give me your thoughts on it. Maybe I'll make adjustments if I need to, but for now I'm gonna probably stick with how it is. Hopefully it's good. So with that, I thank you all for listening and thoroughly hearing out my explanation for my thoughts on the episode, and I thank you for watching the episode with me, and whatever suits your fancy for what you want me to say you just did. And I hope to see you in a future video. So with that, take care and peace out.
Trust me, they would never laugh like that unless something magical was involved. It's not that funny. I know funny.
Yeah, Twilight wouldn't know funny if Pinkie Pie and Cheese Sandwich were on a date at a circus and were eating ice cream that was morphed from the original cartoon character it was supposed to look like.